during the break. Good looking wave here. Hammers that first section, drives through for a second turn, patiently waits for the third, and offering a little bit more through the inside, gets the final hit, rides out. So a 5-turn combo for Caroline Marks.
Repeat success at similar venues, similar feeling, and Gilmore's being pushed at this part of her career, and we're loving it. Backside snaps from Caroline Marks. But she wants a big heat win. She wants to be in the WSL Final 5. Caroline will take this wave, needs a 4.17 as she sets it up off the bottom. Beautiful connection to start. Marks out in front, jams it again. She is on her way.
Pressure.
And seals the deal with an aggressive approach. Luke Egan.
Wow, Louis likes it.
Is very, very proud of that performance from the goofy footer. It's going to be easy to call that one as a lead change. Well, look at this excellent score.
Oh, just tags that first turn, doesn't over push it because she knew that second section was just looming, and then Caroline just carving through the third.
And she's not out of this one just yet, but Caroline Marks has just been so switched on. She's up again. She's trying to better a 7 now to maybe put it out of reach for Sally with a single ride. She's hammered this one, start to finish. She's not done with it. The 7's going to go out the door, you'd think. That was rock solid start to finish. This is excellent surfing. This is going to be a big number. Sally might find herself comboed after this one.
Yeah, and as Felicity said, look how smooth the face is. Look how vertical the surfing is. She's coming from behind that section, and she's looking down the line. She knows she doesn't even have to think about the bottom turn. She's just looking down the line and looking at that lip. She's got her aim on. Perfectly timed. She just pivots off the top of that wave, and then this one she just tags it. This is going to be up in the excellent range for sure.
Molly and Lakey to get a big number at the end here, but there was a turn in this middle section which is so beautiful. The big turn up into the lip and around. There it was. That was a spray out the back. Again, in the lip and carves through it. And again, just hooking it all the way through the maneuver in the top of the wave. That was a moment, a beautiful moment.
It's
and
phenomenal.
Again.
Phenomenal. I mean, we're looking at a child prodigy who has lived up to the hype and is still one of the best surfers in the world, despite taking some time off the last few years too.
And here, didn't get super deep in the barrel, but made up for it on the final move. It wasn't too bad, though. And then this turn carries all the speed into this drifting tail snap.
The activity at lowers has got to be sensational to watch, like watching a live surf movie, just like Strider gets to do in the basin right here.
Well, let's see it. I mean, Caroline had a bobble on that last right, but now she's up on this left. She was talking about her front side and how she's known for her backside, but she wants to display what she's got on the forehand. Whack! Big down carve into that one. Schwack! Right off the top again. Buckets out the back. Perfection again. Looking beautiful on this one, Joe. Let's see what she's got on this inside crumble. We love to see it. Wham! Beautiful arc right there. A lot of spray out the back. Another one. Let's see if she comes up into this section beautifully. Joe, this is a really nice looking wave.
I agree, Waz. What a great start. Caroline slowing down for the pit. Nice and low. Into daylight. Hard off the bottom. Nice crushing snap. She'll be able to combo it up to finish off her first left. And her opening run completes against Caitlin Simmers.
Here goes Caroline. Nice carve. Winds up off the bottom, needs to attack this. Does so with the backwash, manages that turn. One more snap for Caroline, working down the line. Foam climb there. Maybe a little bit more on the inside for Caroline Marks. Searching for a connection into the shore break. 3 nice turns for Caroline, and she's going to get a little bonus on the inside as she redirects for a bank on the backhand fist pump. Did she turn? The heat needs a 7.43, Mitchell.
That was pretty slow. And we were all wondering, what's it going to bring this morning? Well, it's brought quality waves. Here goes the backhand attack and assault, really, from Caroline Marks. First turn, lightning speed. Look at the flow she's got here. Into the bowl, bang, into the lip. And just keeping that velocity down the line. Another big hit from her. Drops out of the lip. And so composed and gathered. And she is zeroing in on a section here. Gives it the treatment, belts it one more time. Caroline Marks absolutely streaking through the final section. A big hanger to finish. Brilliant surfing from Caroline Marks.
Yes, I love it. This is what, you know, as a surfer, how you want to perform. As a spectator, is what we want to see. Freaking out on this.
Cara Lupo just going for it. Caroline Marksy just ripped into this wave. A beautiful view from the drone here. The pace is something to note. She didn't try to hit the lip 100 times, but every time she went, she met with power and timing, and it was perfect. And the finish on the inside was absolutely fabulous. So she just met it as it closed on her. And you know what? She is having a blast out there for sure right now. And I love it. Look at this last turn. Bang! Just drops out of the sky, which just goes through impossibles right there. The style, the timing, the technique, the power, right there on the money. Hits the button. Look at the spray. That is just showing you the perfect timing that she hit the lip with, Rich.
Yeah, that's the best wave we've seen in the event so far. And, well, Caroline Marks, perfect timing here on the backhand. You can see just picking these moments, just waiting patiently. Now she gets on the heel side, bottom turn, eyes off the lip. You can see here now her eyes, they start going back down the line as she's performing that turn. And just so composed off the bottom. And this final maneuver here, that wave, so critical. That section just cupped out. There you go. Just, an incredible way to open up, and we got a huge score.
All right, here she goes. Caroline Marks already with a solid lead in this live action here. Down towards final 90 seconds in this heat. And she's put on a bit of a masterclass so far this morning. There's a hit from her. This wave a little smaller. And she'll just plug away with these turns. Nice little steep section opening up here. Puts a bit more spark into that one. And again, tags it hard. And the flow still very much on point. That thing was ridiculous. She goes upside down into this inside section. It's real shallow in there. She'll want to get out, look after board and body. Caroline Marks on fire.
Good night, Irene. That was fun to watch.
Caroline Marks winding up one of the best backhand approaches on tour. Belts it off the lip with a fan to the sky. Whitewater on the face, but she'll jam the second turn. Third maneuver, it's a massive sweep in the closeout section. Great surfing for Caroline Marks. Beautiful display of backhand turns, and a goofy footer is going to be happy about that. A Strider
It's next level. I've never seen anything like it out here, and I love it. And I think surfing is very healthy right now. Let me tell you, it's insane.
Oh, you're healthy too, Waz, as we see your vision with all those fans off the top. Rosie, what'd you see from the front angle?
Wow, just a bigger wave. It just offered her the opportunity to get vertical on those first two approaches. Even though there was whitewater on this face, she cuts it so well with that rail line and really finishes off strong. So I think this is going to be the best wave of the heat so far in my mind, just watching the critical crispness of those backhand maneuvers, the way she squared it off the bottom. But watch that board just chatter. There was a lot of texture to work with as she's moving through the face of that wave, Richie.
Yeah, no, all the bump, courtesy of all that foam there, and the way she was able to stay crisp and clean through the maneuvers. You know, that's just incredible, the way she executed that. Three really strong maneuvers.
This set coming through, it's Caroline Marks rolling in. The goofy foot, big bottom turn, nice clean carve. Whips it right off the bottom again, throwing some water off that rail. Winds up vertical and crushes it. Now anticipating a finish, backhand snap float, she stomps it. And there's everybody cheering on Caroline, representing Florida, but she's been adopted as part of the locals here.
Yeah, just so impressive. If I'm hypercritical, she could have gone a little bit more vertical on that first crack. Second one, same thing. It kind of just pushed her down the line. But here's where the wave gets interesting and super fun to watch as she stabs it vertically off the top and then gets that kind of float off the last section. That's going in her top two. That was an amazing wave and one of the best of the heat so far.
Yeah, she had a lot of space on this ride here to really open up. And one of the difficult things to do on your backhand is bring some variety, and that's what Caroline did on this one. Each turn was a little bit different. this third one in particular, it was done in a really critical moment on the wave. Watch how steep it is here. Beautiful technique, gets nice and vertical, almost snaps under the lip there. Spray just flying to the heavens. And Caroline just really finishing it off strong here. You can see her just sitting on that bottom turn, throws it up again onto the lip, drifts down under that turbulent whitewash. And what a score.
She was almost smiling through that last hack on the inside. Caroline knows what a big score feels like.
Pipeline to begin the year, she took out Tyler Wright. Margaret Rivers, she took out Tyler again, and she beat this lady, Caroline Marks, at the surf ranch. But here we go with Marksy on the first wave. Look at that carve on the backhand. Off the bottom, off the top again. This is a good-looking start for the Goofy Foot. Hangs through there, and the advantage, Rosie. A clear advantage on that opening exchange to Caroline Marks.
Through the matchups, Caroline has been getting 8s, that excellent score with the 3-turn combo. Those opening first slashes were some of the best that I've seen from Caroline. Here, Caroline has the pick of it with that priority. That first maneuver, beautiful. Watch as that spray hits the water out the back. The bottom turn, top turn setup for Caroline is so crispy and on point. Her timing is great. I love that second turn. The first turn was kind of lateral, and then that third a little bit hung up. So I wonder how the judges have told us they're going to be pretty critical on every little element of your surfing. But this is, I mean, you can't fault the surfing that Caroline's doing at the moment. That second turn for me was everything.
She took 2 angles on that bottom turn as well. She kind of came up horizontally and then went straight up in vertical. Slid the tail, even that's an element of progression.
Her hair work, she's out there picking the best waves, doing the best surfing. I love, just that technique. I think the backhand affords you the opportunity to come around that white water and really lean into all of those maneuvers. But she definitely has upped the ante in this heat. Like that 8.43, just the energy level that she was showing on every maneuver there, to me was impressive.
There's 2 maneuvers on this wave that I think stood out so much more than other waves. Look at this one right here. Look at how precise that floater over that section is. And she keeps her speed down the line to be able to get a few more in after this. The flow, the precision, but I think more importantly, the patience on this wave really paid off for Caroline Marks. As good as it gets right there, Kaipo. Back-to-back matches with at least 17 points on the board.